In this video, we will be reviewing 3 pages that are only available for local development corporations, or LDCs. These are the grant information page, the loan information page, and the bond information page. LDCs are required to report information on the projects they support and how those approved projects are financed. The grant information page is used to report information on any grants that an LDC administers and provides to other entities during the reporting period. Please note that this is not for reporting grants that the LDC has received. To enter grant information, click the New button. Grant information does not carry over from year to year, so if the LDC provides a grant to the same entity each year, this information must be entered as a new grant awarded each year. Keep in mind that all fields with asterisks are required to be filled out before the page can be saved. If you are issuing grants, they should also be reflected on the summary financial screen. Once any grants issued by the authority have been reported, you can review the table on the grant information list to ensure that what was entered matches your records. If the authority did not provide any grants for the reporting period, click No Grants. You'll be asked to confirm this choice, and then you can click Save. The loan information page is used to report information on all outstanding loans that LDCs have provided to entities. Please note that this is not for reporting loans that the LDC has received. Loans will be carried forward each year after the year it is initially entered. To update existing information, you can click the Modify link in the action column for each loan listed and enter all required data. To enter information for a new loan, click the New button. Authorities should use the board-approved information to fill in these fields. Loan information is carried forward each year until the terms of the loan have been marked as complete. Once the loan has carried forward, certain fields are grayed out and cannot be updated. For example, the source of loan funds, loan recipient, and the amount of loan provided. Please ensure that you are gathering accurate job information from the loan recipient to report job figures annually on your loans if applicable. To retire a loan, the authority should respond yes to the question, have the terms of the loan been completed? Doing so will move the loan to the completed loans list in the following fiscal year. If at any point the board has approved changes to be made to the terms of an existing loan, the current loan should be closed out and a new loan should be created that reflects those new terms. Please note that if you are issuing loans, they should also be reflected within the authority's audit report, as well as on the summary financial screen as receivables. You will be able to review your authority's list of completed loans by clicking on the Completed Loans button. If the authority did not provide any loans during the reporting period, click No Loans. You'll be asked to confirm this choice, and then you can click Save. The bond information page is used to report information on all bonds that the authority has issued. Bond information will be carried forward each year after the year it is initially entered until the bond is reported as being fully retired. To update existing information, you can click the Modify link in the action column for each bond listed and enter all required data. To add a new bond, click the New button. As a reminder, the bolded asterisks indicate required fields. Please be sure that you are filling out all of the fields accurately. Please keep in mind that bonds and notes must also be reported on the schedule of debt screen. Public authorities law requires authorities to report on their bonds and notes, which requires that authorities keep accurate and complete records of debt associated with the authority. To retire a bond, answer yes to the last question on the page, have the bonds been fully retired? The bond will move to the completed bond list in the following fiscal year. It is strongly recommended that authorities confirm that the total amount of bonds issued aligns with the schedule of debt screen. If discrepancies between the screens are noticed, the ABO will reach out and have the authority correct the issue. If you find any issues with the accuracy of the debt reported for your authority, please contact the ABO for assistance to discuss how to correct it. To view a list of the bonds that have been entered into Paris but are no longer considered active, select the Completed Bonds button. If there are no active bonds, click No Bonds. You'll be asked to confirm this choice, and then you can click Save. On the Bond Information List screen, you can use this table to review the bond information and ensure that it matches your authority's records. The total outstanding amount of bonds for the reporting period should match the outstanding end-of-year balance in the conduit debt line in the schedule of debt, with the exception of mortgages or loans that are reported in the schedule of debt. In addition to reporting bond information here, new bonds issued by the LDC need to also be added to the Schedule of Debt page by creating a new debt issuance under the Current Debt page. The ABO has a standalone video that reviews how to fill out the Current Debt page. Please note that if the financial assistance provided by the LDC is expected to create jobs, the LDC should obtain FTE data annually from the recipient of the grants, loans, and bonds to ensure accurate reporting. If you have any questions or would like additional guidance regarding the LDC's grant information, loan information, or bond information screens in Paris, please refer to the Paris Handbook or Paris FAQs. The links to these resources are always available along the left-hand side and the bottom of your screens in Paris.